Stamford is an amazing place. There's a great ruach, a great spirit, and we've been welcomed and embraced into the community, as so many other families have who have moved here in the last 2 years. We've had each year 20 new families from the west side, the east side, Riverdale, all move to town because something special is happening in Stamford.
We have one of the most heterogeneous Orthodox Jewish communities. Whatever place you're in, we find a home for you in Stamford, Connecticut. Thank God there's growing kosher establishments as well. There's a brand new, beautiful mikveh that was constructed a number of years ago. We're very involved in the broader Jewish community here, whether it's Federation, JCC.
When I moved to Stamford here 5 years ago with my family, one of the things that was most important to me is feeling comfortable, not only professionally, but as a modern Orthodox Jew. I'm very fortunate to be the CEO of the Stamford JCC, and two things that are really important to us is enriching people's lives and helping people along their Jewish journeys. We provide a lot of community services. We're really a second home for the Jewish community. There's your home, the synagogue you go to, and the JCC. And for people who choose to participate in JCC life, you'll find it as an extended family for you and a really wonderful place to grow up with your children, your grandchildren, and extended family.
We looked at different communities before we moved here 5 years ago, and there's not a day that goes by that I don't feel blessed that we chose to move to Stamford. When you go to shul on Shabbat, there's an immediate sense of warmth and shared values. And my husband and I have been amazed with the school, and not only with the Jewish and secular education, but also with the incredible sense of community, which we feel is really unique.
Stamford is a place also that offers the economic connection to New York, but when you come back to Stamford at the end of the day, you feel you're in a different world. It's an out-of-town community that's close to New York, and I believe a great place for families to make their home.
I have a son who goes to school in Yeshiva University in Manhattan, and he can come home for Shabbat, one train ride, really easy, spend time here and be back in Shir on Sunday morning without missing a beat. It's affordable, it's economical, both in terms of time and resources, and it's still got that nice ability to be a little bit out of town.
So initially we came to Stamford about 4 months ago, really because of geography. I'm at school up at Yale in New Haven, and Lauren works in New York, and Stamford is just about halfway. So that just made our lives a lot better and more practical. But then it turns out that Stamford is a really wonderful place with a lot of really warm, friendly, nice, normal people. It's just been a wonderful place to be so far, and we're looking forward to being here for a while.
One of the really nice things since we moved here is how welcoming the community's been. Every single week we get Shabbos invitations for dinner and lunch from people we've never even met before, which has been incredibly warm and also enabled us to meet some of the many great people here in Stamford.
Chabad of Stamford is proud to be part of a vibrant, growing community here in Stamford, and we are proud to offer stellar Jewish education for the very youngest through Gan Yeladim Early Childhood Center. This year the Gan opened an infant room, and we accept children from 6 weeks old. And any classroom that you'll walk into in the Gan, you'll feel the warmth, joy, and excitement of Yiddishkeit. The teachers give each and every child love, care, and the opportunity to really explore Yiddishkeit in a very fun, hands-on way.
My 3 children are fortunate to attend Carmel Academy, where they receive a top-notch Judaic and general studies education that is steeped in Jewish values and a love of Israel. Each day, my children are embraced by a warm, inclusive community that is situated just a few miles from Stamford on a beautiful 17-acre historic campus. It's an inspiring environment to learn and grow. One of the many aspects about Carmel Academy that attracted our family to the school is the progressive approach to both secular and Judaic learning. The creation of an Israeli-style shuk in kindergarten and sukkah geometry in the lower school are just a few examples of how seamless the curricular integration is between Judaic and general studies. Carmel prides itself in uncompromising standards for Judaics, Rabbinics, and Hebrew language, as well as a commitment to rigorous, forward-thinking STEAM programs. Our children are flourishing in a truly child-centered environment where talented, nurturing teachers are committed to individualized education using small group instructions. Each year, our students receive international and national math, science, and fine arts awards, and we're increasingly sought out as the Jewish Day School partner of choice by national Jewish educational institutions. It's truly an exciting place to be.
Bicultural Day School has really been the beating heart of the Stamford Jewish community for 60 years. We're a modern Orthodox day school, the only Orthodox day school in the area, and we serve about 350 children from preschool to grade 8.
Emily. He smashed it, and then what else did he do?
And unique place.
He ground it excellently.
We have an
Then what did
incredible
he do?
faculty, very much as part of the local community.
Mahadre, Behu goes back to Gimel. It's just it's in the plural now. Why is it in the plural? Because it's talking about the sons, the surviving sons.
In fact, we have an award-winning program and curriculum in our middle school. At Bicultural, we work very hard to provide all the knowledge and skills of a traditional Jewish education, but also to help our students foster a personal and a meaningful connection to texts and tradition.
Stamford is an amazing community. We moved here 10 years ago as a newly married young couple, and 10 years later, it's unbelievable how the community has grown. And it's really, you walk into shul, any shul you go to, and you're navigating through a sea of strollers just to be able to get in the door, which really is a testament to our growth and the young families that are moving in and the people who are choosing to come to Stamford and raise their family in this unbelievable Jewish vibrant community.
Hi, my name is Sam Harris. I'm the new owner at Sam's Center Cafe. We're located at 1035 Newfield Avenue in Stamford, Connecticut. We specialize in kosher and vegetarian food. We do New York style pizza, thin crust, falafel, salads, soups, eggplant parmesan.
So one of the 4 kosher restaurants that we have here in Stamford is Navaratna, which is a kosher Indian restaurant. It's very unique because usually you only find those types of restaurants in a big city, but here in Stamford we have such a unique flavor. Gives us the opportunity to have friends over. We take them to the restaurant. It's affordable, it's delicious, the ambiance is great. You walk in, you really feel like you're in a different place.
613 so special. It's a Jewish version of Cheers. You can come here, everybody knows you, you can greet and meet your friends if you have nobody to eat dinner with. There's always someone here to eat with. So, and the food's great, the service is great, fun atmosphere.
We're sort of going kind of gastropubby, if you're familiar with that term. There's going to be a lot of specialty burgers, build your own burgers, a lot of deli sandwiches, a lot of high-end salads, nice healthy options, but really just sort of comfort food that people enjoy.
We love the steaks, always perfectly prepared, burgers, best burgers that you can get in and around here, and the ambiance is great, beautiful decor, modern, great place to come on a Saturday night to watch a game with kids or with friends, and the kids love it.
Sush is a family-oriented restaurant. We've been very focused on customer service. We have a philosophy here that if we can, we will. If we have the ingredients to make you what you want, we'll try to make it for you, even if it's not on the menu. We always like the challenge of our guests when they look for something, and that we can actually provide it for them and make them feel special. We try to make every experience that people who come here have to be special and unique, that they want to come back. From the adults to the children. Very often we find that it's the younger ones who are bringing the parents along because they want to come in here. They want to watch our chefs prepare their food. They enjoy the interaction with the servers and with the other people here. It's a place where you can come here, and on most nights, you're pretty sure that you're going to know somebody who's here.
We immediately fell in love with the community, the warmth, the shuls, the people. We are now the proud owners of Sush, which I like to think is a nice addition to the community, and we hope you'll join us in Stamford.
On any given Shabbat, when the weather is nice, this playground is packed with families after lunch, on the slide, on the swing, picnicking. It's a very active place to be on a Shabbat afternoon.
Excited to be able to welcome you for a Shabbat in Stamford. There's nothing like experiencing Stamford. And if you're not moving to Israel, which is certainly the place to be, if you're in the United States, Stamford is a place for you and your family. Looking forward to seeing you and welcome you to the growing and beautiful Stamford Jewish community.
Stamford is you.
Stamford is you.
Stamford is you.
Stamford is you!
Stamford is you!
Stamford is you!
Stamford is you!
Stamford is you.
Stamford is
You!
We're expecting you.
We're expecting you.
I think what you'll find when you come and spend the Shabbat in Stamford is that Stamford is really you. And when you move your family here, you'll wonder why you didn't find our community sooner.